Gemini, welcome to your monthly reading for August. Let's jump in and see what August has in store for you guys. I hope you're all doing well. In case any of you are wondering, I do offer personal readings. You can find the information to book one with me in the description box below. All right, Gemini, let's see what August has in store for you. Go. Right, I have caching. Okay, so the month of August is asking you to kind of just take stock of things, okay? So here in the month of August, you might just be kind of just taking time to just kind of build a little bit here. Maybe you're working on your finances, maybe you're just kind of working to just kind of, work on some projects at home, or maybe you're investing time and energy into, a project of some kind, whether that's at work or, in your personal life. What it's saying is just kind of plant some seeds for the future. Be sure that you're, enjoying the abundance that you're in now, but just, don't forget to put a little bit away for the future and make plans for that as well. Okay. I have mentor. You are about to meet a person of high integrity who will guide you in the right direction. Amazing. Okay, Gemini, this is amazing energy. So it looks like either you might be, a mentor to someone in regards to maybe how to invest money, invest time, do a project. Maybe someone is looking for some advice, or maybe you are looking for some advice. And here is that someone will be coming along soon, will be able to assist you in that project so that you can move it to the next step. Let's keep going. So far, things look really good for you. I have solution and problem. Okay. Excellent energy to be in Gemini. So if you have had a problem or a challenge that you again have been facing here, this is saying that with that mentor energy coming in, is that someone is going to help you find positive solutions and show you how to properly do whatever it is you're looking to do here. This project, again, this may be, a yard project. This may be building a house. This may be, going back to school, and maybe someone is teaching you that. Or maybe this is just, getting into, investments and stocks, and someone is advising you on that. Whatever this is, Gemini, it looks like this mentor or this person of advice, or even if you're just taking a course on it and finding one and just kind of stumbling across it in the month of August, it's going to prove to be a very positive thing for you that will help you achieve the goals that you're setting for yourself. Here I have the energy of Earth. You gain what you work for. Gemini, it looks like you're just kind of in a month of like, let's just get some things built. Let's get some things done. And you're very eager and ready to kind of build that solid life, that solid foundation, whatever you're putting time and energy into. So this is a really positive energy for you for the month of August, Gemini. So keep going. It looks like whatever project you have in mind is going to be proven to be a very fruitful one for you. If not, at the very least, enjoyable. Let's take a look and pull some tarot and see what some of the deeper energies are for the month of August here. Let's take a look at the overall energy for August for you. I have the Six of Pentacles. Well, I'm so sorry. The Six of Cups coming out here for you, Gemini. And the overall energy here for the month of August is just kind of a little bit of a reflection on the past. Okay, so this isn't really a bad thing, though. This can be like a little bit of a gentle, memory of the past. So, say, for instance, this is like you going to, put in, remodel a home that you just bought. Okay, so what this can be is just kind of looking to the past. Maybe you have a fond memory of working with your grandfather, or your dad or an uncle or someone in regards to some projects that they would do around the house. And so what this is you're in an energy of just a little bit of nostalgia, where maybe those memories are coming back up and you're starting to remember those good old days where you really had a really good experience, and now you're wanting to experience that for yourself, and it's just kind of bringing in some fond memories for you. This may also be an energy of you just kind of moving on from the past. Maybe you had some dealings here recently in the recent month or the recent months, and they just weren't exactly fulfilling to you, and so now you're just kind of mulling over a little bit of the past here, and just kind of looking at well, then what do I now want to build? So you're in a state of rebuilding, whatever it may be here, Gemini. Okay, let's take a look at the recent past. With the recent past, I have the world. So again, this just tell me that you're kind of in an energy where you're over, kind of going over the past here a little bit. What it is that you created and did and invested time and energy into before, and what you've closed out and no longer want to do and invest time and energy into now into the month of August and into the future. So it looks like you're really beginning to start to plant the seeds of new. You're beginning to, build a new foundation that will take you into the long term, into the future. Okay. You're wanting to, learn the lessons of the past and move into the future and do different. Maybe you're wanting to, have something play out that will last a really long time for you. Okay. And be really successful this time. Let's take a look at the middle of the month of August and see what's coming forward. I have the Four of Swords coming out, and I have the Hanged Man. Okay, so here in the middle of the month of August, it's just saying take time to really rest, really allow yourself to take time to kind of reflect and see, the perspective of things. Again, it looks like you just came out of some really significant cycles that you've closed out. And so this is also just saying, hey, I know that you're learning from the past and you're wanting to build something new and do it totally different, but just make sure that you're taking time to take a gentle focus on what it is you don't want to create any longer and what you now want to create into the new. Okay, so go easy on yourself. Make sure that you're seeing things from the proper perspective. You're taking a higher look at things from a higher perspective and not just falling into a little bit of some, negativity from the past. There might have been some negative experiences that you had that might be just kind of lulling you a little bit or trying to pull you back into the past energies. Maybe there was some negative down talk and making you feel like, well, I wasn't successful before. I started a new business and, it just completely bombed and failed. But, who am I to say that I can build a new one now? But this is to say, don't fall trapped into those old energies, okay? You're in a whole new timeline and you can create those new things. Just make sure that you're looking at it from a higher perspective, seeing all angles, and doing so in a way that's building a solid foundation. Again, with this mentorship energy coming in, whatever this may be, again, it could be a literal actual person that's coming in to mentor you and help you with this transition and building a new foundation and going into the future. Or this could literally be just you investing time and energy into educating yourself, whether that's through a class or reading books, whatever it may be. It's just saying, hey, you can do things totally differently. It's not going to turn out the same because this time you've learned the lesson and maybe now you can take, more slower, more committed, more, thought out actionable steps so that you can actually achieve those goals. Okay. So just because it turned out one way in the past doesn't necessarily mean it's going to turn out the same way. Let's take a look at what you don't see at the end of the month of August. For the end of August, I have the Nine of Swords coming out here. Okay. So I have the Nine of Swords coming out for you here at the end of the month of August. And this is just saying, hey, you know what? You need to allow those, thoughts again of the past and maybe possible failure and things not looking out so great for you. You need to really let those things go. You need to not buy into that so that it doesn't evoke fear and anxiety in you and worry so that you just then begin to fall back into old patterns. Okay. So make sure that you're taking time again to, think things through, maybe seek out a mentor if you need to, and then take those actionable steps and make sure that you're very discerning with those decisions and those choices and those steps that you're taking so you can avoid being in a state of constant worry. Okay. Let's take a look at some advice for you, Gemini, for the month of August. The advice for the month of August is the Lovers. Okay, so this is saying making significant decisions in your life. Again, this doesn't surprise me because you're in a beautiful new energy of a whole new timeline. Okay, and so what this is saying is that there are significant decisions that need to take place here, but they need to be made with the heart. Again, from a whole different perspective, not fearing the past and repeating it and then trying to make decisions from a place of fear and lack, but now looking in a positive direction of I've learned the lessons of the past and now I know how to do differently and I can positively and proactively make new choices in my life and make decisions that I think are best for me and will work. And just kind of take an attitude of if you're making a decision from the heart, I think it will play out pretty well for you. Let's take a look at what's hidden in the month of August. Is there something that you're not seeing that might prove helpful? In the month of August, what I have hidden is the Page of Pentacles. Again, this is just another indication of that mentor-like energy. So what this is saying, again, is make sure that you've learned the lessons of the past, which it looks like you have, but you need to be confident in the fact that you have. You need to be confident in the fact that you're not going to make the same mistakes of the past. You're going to be successful in whatever it is that you're looking to build in a new foundation, in a new life, and you're going to be able to make those new choices for your life in a confident way, and they will play out in your favor, okay? And even if, they take a little bit of a turn, you're going to have the confidence to know that if you've been able to get over the past and you are where you are now, you can, pivot anything. You can just, be willing to pivot. And so that if you, meet some challenges or obstacles, just be willing to keep an open mind and an open heart of saying, well, okay, now what? What's a solution here? Instead of thinking about the negative, outcomes and the fear and all of that, what could go wrong, maybe you can take a mindset of, well, what can I do? Okay. And if not, then again, with the Page of Pentacles, it could be again, maybe then you reach a point where you need to seek advice, seek a mentor, seek, some information, whether again, like you maybe scour YouTube for some, how-to videos, or maybe you take a class or get some books, whatever it is that you do, you need to take time to really make sure that these decisions are well thought out and that you kind of do them from a place where, you feel really confident and comfortable in what it is that you're going to be investing that time and energy into. Let's take a look at what you don't see coming in the month of September for the next month. For September, what does Gemini not see coming? In the month of September, I have the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, so what you don't see coming here in the month of September, Gemini, is that, there is going to be a beautiful, beautiful, successful new opportunity here. Okay, so as you are going into this energy of going out from an old cycle and into the new, and you're starting to research and, maybe get things together for this project or this venture or this new life you're looking to create, it looks like this opportunity is going to present itself for you to cross into, okay? It's going to be something with the Ace of Pentacles that's very much in the 3D, and it's going to be an opportunity that will be to, cross into the new threshold, into that new timeline successfully and build whatever it is you're looking to build. Okay, so what what it shows here to me is that it's just saying, hey, do your due diligence. Make sure you do your research. Make sure you put out a plan, and make sure that you're not coming from a place of fear or a lack from the past of whatever may have, not worked out so well for you. Okay, so it looks like this beautiful opportunity is taking you right into that new timeline, ushering you in and allowing you the opportunity to make new choices that are going to play out better for your future here. I have Judgment on the bottom of the deck here, Gemini, and this is just saying, again, this is a very significant point in time where you're needing to make significant decisions on, well, what do I want to do with these new opportunities? What do I want to do with this new timeline, this new era, this new chapter of my life? Okay, and having the confidence to know that you can create and build whatever your heart desires. Just don't do it from a place of fear or lack. So I hope you found this reading to be helpful, Gemini. And until I see you again, take care.